A new hypersonic missile, conflict escalation, and a warning for NATO. What you need to know from Putin's latest address. The use of Western-made long-range missile systems in the Ukraine conflict has drastically changed its nature, the Russian leader has warned. Russian President Vladimir Putin revealed that Russia had deployed a new hypersonic missile system in a strike on Ukrainian territory, criticized the United States for escalating tensions, and reiterated Moscow's willingness to engage in peace talks while blaming Washington for the conflict becoming global in nature. Putin's address comes after recent Ukrainian strikes inside Russia's pre-2014 borders using Western-made long-range missiles, which mark a significant escalation of the conflict. His comments reflect growing tensions between Russia and the NATO countries, and signal the dangers of a potential shift toward a broader confrontation. Deployment of the new hypersonic missile Oreshnik. Putin confirmed that Russia has used its latest hypersonic ballistic missile system, nicknamed Oreshnik Hazel in English, during a strike on a Ukrainian defense industry facility in Dnepropetrovsk on Thursday morning. The missile is part of Moscow's new generation of medium-range weapons and reportedly travels at speeds of up to Mach 10, 2.5 to 3 kilometers per second. Putin emphasized that no existing air or missile defense systems, including those deployed by the US and Europe, are capable of intercepting the Oreshnik. There are no means of countering such weapons today, he said, adding that the strike successfully hit one of Ukraine's largest Soviet-era industrial complexes producing rocket technology. The Americans are making the Ukraine conflict global. Putin accused the US and NATO of deliberately escalating the crisis by providing Kiev with long-range, high-precision weapons capable of striking Russian territory. This week, Ukraine used American-made ATACMS missiles and British Storm Shadow systems to strike targets in Russia's Bryansk and Kursk regions. Putin said these attacks demonstrate the West's intent to transform the Ukraine conflict into a global war. He stressed that these weapons could not be used without the direct involvement of US and NATO military specialists. This regional conflict provoked by the West has now acquired global elements, the president declared. US defense is helpless against Russian hypersonic weapons. Putin highlighted the strategic advantage of Moscow's new missile technology, stating that Western defense systems, including those at US bases in Europe, are powerless to intercept them. He framed the deployment of the Oreshnik system as a response to NATO's increasingly aggressive actions, including Washington's withdrawal from the Intermediate Range Nuclear Forces (INF) treaty in 2019. Missiles like Oreshnik are our answer to NATO's plans to deploy medium and shorter-range missiles in Europe and the Asia-Pacific, he said. Americans destroyed the system of international security. The Russian president placed blame squarely on Washington for dismantling global arms control agreements and eroding international security. It was not Russia but the United States that destroyed the system of international security, Putin said, referring to the collapse of the INF Treaty and other agreements. He accused the US of clinging to its hegemony at the expense of global stability, stating that the Americans are pushing the whole world toward a global conflict. Source: RT,